boys and girls? Welcome to Gruvgear Guitar. Welcome to Wednesday and Wish Wednesday. You know what that means. You wish for songs. I have them here for you. And this time we have you, Sam Blankers. You wish for a song from Citizen Soldiers. So, CS, they're always welcome here to this channel. And it was a while ago we actually had them here on this channel before. Couple of years ago when I found out about them. We had them almost every week now, so thank you, Sam, for highlighting them. It's a great band, and we're gonna focus on this song. It's called Worth It All. So yeah, we have some mix of picking patterns and strummings and all that good stuff. Let's go into it. Thank you very much, Sam, for having this song here and for being on this channel. And if you have a song, anyone out there you want to learn, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit me a comment. I read everything. I'll put you on the list, and maybe it's your time to shine in the upcoming Wednesdays we have. So let's focus on this Worth It All song. We have a capo set on the 3rd fret. Easiest possible scenario is for us to use a capo on 3rd if you want to match up with the sound. If you don't have any capo, then skip it and use the same patterns and chords I'm going to give you. It will sound darker, but still easiest way to play and perform the song. So with that said, we're gonna go into the chords and learn them together. We're gonna start with the E minor 7, okay? So it goes like that. You could, if you want, to add a note down there in the high E string, but the basic E minor 7 goes open E, then 2nd A, and then open strings all the way down there. So open D, open G, open B, and open high E. If you want later on, it will sound cool to have that added, the 3rd fret high E, because it will follow a certain pattern. You will notice that later on, but it's optional. Still, E minor 7 is like this only. Okay, so E minor 7, that's the chord there, and we're gonna move on to the C major 7. It will be 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. Then we have the G, and that goes 3rd E, 2nd A, open D, open G, open B, and 3rd E. And then we have the G/F sharp. So what you do there is to just switch the bass note to this, okay? So you keep that 3rd fret E string, the high E string down there, and then you just switch the bass note to the 2nd fret E, okay? So 2nd E, then open A, open D, open G, open B, and again, 3rd E. That's that. And then we also got the D. That's the final chord. It goes open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. Alright, so let's start from the beginning here with the verse play, and that's a melody based upon the E minor 7, the C major, the G, and the GF. Okay, so for the E minor 7, it's enough to just hold that 2nd fret A string, and it goes like this. So open E string in the bass, then 2nd A, open G, open D, then open B, then 2nd A, open D, open G, and back to open D. Okay, and you will see it's a lot of notes. I can understand it feels like, okay, what's this? But you will see this pattern, and it will be pretty much the same pattern throughout this melody here. It will change a little bit depending on what bass note and so you're playing, but anyway, you're gonna see that logic behind it. That will be the pattern, okay? It sounds like that. That's the E minor 7. Next, C major. Now you're gonna hold the full chord as it is, and you're gonna play this. So it's 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, back to 2nd D, then open B, then 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, and back to 2nd D. Alright, then we go into the G chord, and it's actually enough if you just hold the bass notes there, the 3rd fret E and 2nd fret A. You're gonna play this. So 3rd E, second A, open G, open D, open B, second A, open D, open G, and back to open D. And then you go with the same pattern for the G F chord. You hold just the second fret E string in the bass and you play. So that's second E, open A, open G, open D, open B, open A, open D, open G, and open D. And that will end one round. Okay, so you have that now, E minor, C, G, and G, F. I'm going to take you through this one round. I'm going to take down the tempo a little bit for you to understand what's going on, so let's do it. There we have it. 2 rounds of that. That's the first verse. Then we have the pre-chorus, the first and the last. This is the only one I'm going to play it. It comes in like 45 seconds in. So you're not... you've got labels. That's where you're on the lyrics. And what you're going to do here is to play pattern that is based upon C, then D, and back to C, and back to D. So it goes back and forth, but we have different playings here, okay? So first C goes for 1 round. You're gonna play for 2 rounds. So it's 3rd fret A, open G, open D, and open B. So 4 notes, you're gonna play it twice, so... Then you're going to play D, and you're going to slide up to this position. A little bit stretchy, but if you think about it logically, you have 1 finger per fret, and that will be perfectly fine. So a little pinky on this 5th fret A string, and then you have this index finger on the 2nd fret G. That's the grip, and you're going to play this for 2 rounds. So 5th A, 2nd G, open D, and open B. 2 rounds goes. Then you're going to go back to C and play the same as you played the first time, so 2 rounds. And then you're going to play this D, and you're going to play 1 round first in the same way. And then you're going to do 1 downstroke, and for that you need to add on 2 more fingers. So this will be the grip. You have the standard grip here for the picking pattern, but then you need to add ring finger on the 4th fret D string, and your mid finger on the 3rd fret B. Again, a little bit stretchy, but still 1 finger per fret. 1 downstroke on that, plus a pause, and that pause builds up for the chorus. Alright, so speaking of the chords, now we're going to play straight chords as they are, and a strumming pattern we need to learn. So let's start with the strumming pattern. We have a strumming pattern that is cut into 2 halves, 2 parts. So 1 full round, part 1, part 2 goes like this. Okay, so the first part is down, down, up, down, up, down. So down, down, up, down, up, down. That's part 1. And part 2 is down, down, up. So together it's down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, a couple of rounds. Okay, so the chorus starts about 57 seconds in. And it goes like G, 1 full round, both part 1 and part 2. Then the G, F, 1 full round. Then the E minor 7, 1 full round. And here you can see the G you have that 3rd fret E string, the high E. Then the G, F, you still have that 3rd fret high E. And that's the reason for you to having the E minor 7 with still that added high E to it, if you want to. It follows a logic pattern, and the sound-wise, it sounds very good to just have that. So it stays with you there, but you don't have to. It's just extra. You can go with that standard E minor grip, okay? So far we learned G, 1 full round, G, F, 1 full round, E minor, 1 full round. And now comes the split. You're going to play the C major 7, part 1, the down, down, up, down, up, down. And then you shift to D and play part 2, down, down, up. So that D is the end of 1 round. You're going to play for 2 full rounds. So again, G, 1 round, string round, G, F, 1 string round, E minor, 1 string round, then C major, part 1, and D, part 2. I'm going to take you through these 2 rounds. 1 round slowly and 1 chord progression round, standard tempo. Let's do it. So there you have the course. All right, so that's the first round. Now into this second round, you're gonna play the second verse in the same way as you played it the first time. So no changes there. And as I said before, we don't have any pre-chorus. We had that only once. So you're gonna jump right into this second course, and it's played exactly the same way as you just learned it. And after that second chorus comes a bridge part, 2 minutes and 12 seconds in. You're worth the mistakes. That's where in the lyrics. And what you're gonna play here now is actually a new strumming pattern, okay? Sorry, but that's how it goes. And we're gonna learn that with the E minor, because that is the first chord. And it goes like this. Okay, so you're gonna play down, up, down, 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 down. So down, up, down, down, down. And you're gonna play E minor, 1 string round, C major, 1 string round, G, 1, and D, 1. That's 1 chord progression round. You're gonna play for 2 rounds first, and then you're gonna finish off with the third round and playing C major, 1, and D, 1. That's it. So 1 round goes like this: E minor, C major, G, D. You're gonna play for 2 times, and then C major and D. I'm gonna play for you the second round of that first playing, and then finish off with the third round. So round number 2 and 3 goes like this. And that's the bridge. All right, so we're into the final parts of the song, and we're gonna play the third chorus, jump back to that, and play exactly the same as the previous choruses. And then we have the outro part left, and that is to play the chorus play. Okay, you just continue that chorus for another 2 rounds, and then you end with 1 down on that beautiful G chord. And that, my friends, especially you, Sam, is how you played Worth It All from Citizen Soldier. So, nice song. Thank you, Sam, for being here on this channel. We love that. And for everybody out there, if you have your song you always wanted to learn, feel free to hit me with a comment. I read them, like I said, all of them. And yeah, I pick 1 or 2 every Wednesday. So it could be yours, depending on how many you're out there wish for songs. And yeah, that's how it goes. So feel free to be back here and interact with me, and perhaps it's your song next time. See you soon, guys. Till then, play tune.